Hi everyone. That's my Sussex order been delivered. I have took them out the parcels, some of them anyway. So this one was the Tim Holtz alterations, and it was Flourish and Wing set, and these were 120, so they were 60 pence each. That's the wings, and this is the flourishes. I also got birds and bird cages. So this is the bird cages one, and this is just Sussex. This was a 120 as well. And this is the birds one. I really like this one because the birds are big enough to actually colour. Plus it's got the banner to put a sentiment in. So I thought that's quite pretty. So yeah, they were 120 each. Then I got the stenciled. It's the stenciled die, and this is another Tim Holtz one, and this was, wait a minute, it was 224, so you can't moan at that. This is the decorative banner, and I'll bring it up, that's the design on it, and I was thinking for edging. I like the eyeletly style edge, and this one was, where am I, 224 as well, and it's the long one, so it's easily for a 12 by 12. You could easily do it in the one. This one was dearer, but I love the die on it, and it's the decorative strip die, and it's so cute. That's what it's called, but so as in SEW, not SO. And this one was £7.49, which is still really cheap for what you're getting. I mean, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 buttons on it, and they can be embossed. They could be glossy accented. So there's loads and loads of ideas for you to use these for. So I thought they were really, really good. Can't wait to have a wee play with them. Then we got these ones, and these were a last minute type of thing, just to put the order up really. And it's called Card Phrases Set 2. And where are we for that one? Card phrases. These were 224, and you get the 3 separate dies, and that's Friends with the butterflies, I Love You with the heart and the wee bird, and Just a Note with some of the wee flowers on it. And what I also got with it, if you look at the top corner there, it's a talking tag. I had never ever heard it before, but in my total order I ended up with 3 of them, and it's for cards. You can actually scan on your own voice message. I thought that was quite cool. So I quite like that idea. Attach message labels to your cherished keepsakes and record up to 1 minute of audio for a secured limited life storage. So as I said, they were freebies. Says Mister. This one is Thinking of You with a flower, Celebrate with a wee flourish, and Thank You with another wee flourish, and that was 224 as well. That's card phrases set 1. And lastly we got, this one was Butterfly set 2, and this was 224 as well. And this has got 4 dies in it. It's got Dream, a wee flower, and 2 butterflies. And they're all in the smaller version. So they're nice and easy to store. They're not too bulky, they're not flimsy, not going to disappear. So I quite like that idea. So we've got them. Then we got the big dies. I already have quite a lot of Nesties, but at the prices that Sussex were selling them at, you couldn't say no to them. You couldn't. So this one is, where is it? It's doing it. Try and find the name. I think I'll just find the code, it's probably quicker. 65793. Right, these are frames, decorative, and these were a 4-pack, and it was £2.24. And as I said, they're a nice size. They're not too big or bulky. They're just a nice size, really. I mean, that's perfect for putting in. You could probably get a 2-line sentiment in there. Easy. So that was £2.24. These are the pennant ballot, the pennant scallop banners. There's 5 in that, and these were £2.24 as well. And again, these are just a nice size for. And what I'm going to try, I had already asked Amanda to make me a banner for my room to put my flowers on, but now I've got these, I'm going to try doing it in cotton, and I will see if I can do it myself now, and just do them as a 1 layer, because I don't think I'm going to need them double layered for some reason. And if I've got the scallop in it, I can fray it slightly so it won't be that bad anyway. But I'll see, I'll have a wee play with that. And they were £2.24 in case I forgot to say. This one is Labels Ornate 3, and these were £2.24, and there's 6 dies in that one. I like the sizes of that, and again, this one isn't too small to put a, what do you call it, a sentiment in. Some of the ones from Nesties, the small ones, too small to fit a sentiment in. You just couldn't do it. This one is Decorative Frames 3, and this was £2.24 for 6 dies. And again, they're a nice big size. I mean, that would be easy for a matten layer for a 6x6 card, and that was £2.24. This one, tags 2, this was £3.74, but there's 9 dies in this one. 9. And I wouldn't need to buy tags anymore. The 2 centred ones are just, is it 2? 1, 2, that's that one on there. Yeah, it's actually 3. 3 centred ones are basically squares in the centre, and then it's tags. But they're perfect as well for sentiments. and I won't need to buy tags anymore because I can just punch the top of that. And they were £3.74. So that's bang on, perfect. This one is Majestic Labels, and I love this design. This was Majestic, wait a minute. This was £3.74 as well, and there's 5 dies in it. But again, I love the design. The second one, the first one you could probably fit for an age maybe, if it's just an age you're putting on it, or a one word like thanks, that would be fine for that. But if you're putting a larger sentiment, I think you would need the second size up. But it's still really pretty. Then we have this one, and I really like this as well. This is Fancy Banners, and there's 6 dies in it, and they're really nice. Where are we? Fancy Banners. £3.74 for this one as well. But again, that could be used as a tag easily, just for something different, a different shape. And these are great for sentiments. That probably would be a small worded sentiment, maybe for an A6 card or something. That's more for your 6x6 card or your 5x7s. But as I said, they're lovely. You can't beat them at that prices. Scalloped hearts, 4 dies, and I think this was £2.74. Scalloped. Where are we? £2.24. Scalloped die. So, yep. As I said, I've got hearts downstairs. I've got a straight memory box one. I've got a fancy memory box one. I've got X cut, but that's like a side on one, and I have got a Nelly Snellen, is that what you call it, Nelly Snellen, but that's a decorative cut as well, so I thought the scallop was something different. As I said, dies are never going to age, they're never going to go wrong. I've got a funny feeling I have this one already, or something very similar, but if I have, I'm sure I can find a home for it. As I said, I'm not sure, it might be a rectangular version of this if I'm right in thinking. I know I've been cutting ones out this week and I'm sure it's very similar to that, but I think it was the rectangular ones. Anyway, this is Labels Fancy 5, and this one was £2.24 as well. So that was my haul from Sizzix, and I was in total for everything, including delivery, I was £52.74. And that was for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I mean, you can see for yourself, that's 13 dies there. And then you've got how many of the duplicate ones? And you've got 4 in that one, 5 there, 6 there, 6 there, 9 there. I mean, you just wouldn't get it at that price again. You just wouldn't. So, and as I said, those wee talking tags are fantastic. Don't know how the hell I'm meant to work them. Download Talking Tag app from your service provider to your smartphone. Scan the talking tag with the app. Follow the instructions to record and save the message. For playback, scan label again with Talking Tag app to retrieve recording. And it's just a wee sticker. as I said, I got 3 of them, so my brother's 30th is on, well, he turns 30 on the 2nd of July, but he's away on holiday. And then when he comes home on the 9th of July, and they're having a 30th birthday party for him on the 12th, but I'll still be in Ireland with Ian and my youngest, and also my niece Mirren. So what I think I'll do is I will get Mirren and Jaden to leave him a message, a wee voice message, and he can listen to it on his birthday. Although I think I might even try and set up a Skype link or something that night so that he can speak to the kids on his birthday at his party, or leave him a wee video message to wish him a happy birthday. But we'll see. Anyway, that's my wee haul over with. The last things I'm waiting on coming in are an order from Paper Cuts. I'm still waiting on a reply from them. My order from Emerald Crafts that came this morning, I am waiting on A6 Card Craft blank cards from them. They're coming on Tuesday. They got them in stock today, but Monday's a holiday. And then I'm Bidal. Then I'm waiting on Lee's kit from Fiona. And that's me. The rest is just wee bits and bobs from eBay. So that's me. All done. No more big shops. It'll just be little bits and pieces from now on. Because I think if I mention the word craft and money in the same sentence, Ian will be liable to chop my head off. Sadly, that's just what's going to come down to now. He will chop my head off because I have spent an obscene amount of money the last week and a half on crafting, in fact probably the last 2 weeks, between the lease bundle that I bought from Crafty Bits and something. What was the name of it? Crafty Bits and Pieces. The lace I got from them, plus my order from Charlotte Cards and Crafts. Then I had my order from Emerald Crafts. Then I had my order from Beads Addicts Online, which are now closed. Honestly, I have ordered so much stuff that you will see it, and obviously I had bought storage as well. That was all I think. I've spent 100, probably just over £100 on storage. But I mean, that's obviously going to last a lifetime now, hopefully, if it's looked after properly. And I will try, possibly later, and do a craft room tour. I'm going to try and wire up my other webcam to my laptop downstairs to my craft table. And I can maybe try and do tutorials, because I want to show you some stuff I've been doing with alcohol inks. I'm loving them, absolutely loving them. And I can't wait till my paper crafts order comes in, because I've ordered glossy paper to work on. I've only got a few wee bits left just now, but I'm loving it, absolutely. Anyway, I'll let you go, and unless my paper craft order comes in the morning, which I doubt, I won't be back on until probably Sunday or Monday, because I've not really got much else going on. So I hope you all have a lovely weekend, and I will speak to you all soon. Bye for now.